Welcome to Chris's Dishes, where we're having lighting issues. This is Mikey, the ghost.
This is so delightful.
He's in a real good mood about it, too.
We spent a lot of money on a whole bunch of lights and it's not working. So now we're going to have to spend a lot of money on somebody to teach us how to use the lights we just bought.
I'm going to start calling you Casper because I can only see part of your face. You're so blown out.
Welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, that's me, where we're cooking up dishes straight from recipes.crock.com, which is my lovely wife's cooking blog that has well over 500 recipes now and rising. She just did the count this weekend, and sure enough, we have over 500 recipes for y'all to choose from. And one of those recipes we're putting on the blog is a creamy crock pot smoked sausage mac and cheese. And you say, well, Mikey, what ingredients make up that recipe? And I'm going to tell you that you need 8 ounces of cooked macaroni. You need 1 package of smoked sausage. That's a package where it comes in with the 2 sausages laying side by side like that. And then you need 16 ounces of shredded Velveeta cheese. And you need 1 can of evaporated milk. You need 1.5 cups of regular milk. You need 1/2 cup of melted butter, that is 1 stick. And then, of course, cooking spray and a little bit of oil. Start off with, once you have your macaroni cooked, the way we do ours, instead of boiling it in a pot and all that, we put ours in a bowl. We've got a pasta pot, and we'll toss our macaroni in there and just fill up the water just over the top of the macaroni. Toss a lid on it. Cook it up for how many minutes?
I think we did 8 minutes this time.
8 minutes, and you have ready done pasta.
It's okay for it to be a little al dente because things aren't working for us today. Because it's going to cook in the crock pot and absorb more liquid. The oil is going to help protect it a little bit.
Yep.
It can be on the firm side.
The oil I'm putting in there is to keep the pasta from sticking together. What pasta I don't just flick on the floor. Our dog likes pasta. I think our dog's half Italian. He's a New Yorkie. So
it's been a long day.
It really has.
We always say that.
When she laughs at jokes like that, you know it's been a long day.
He wore me down.
But anyway, you take and you just want to stir up that oil into your macaroni. Again, like I said, that keeps the macaroni from sticking together. And then I've already got this already chopped up. This is already shredded, came in a bag that way. So once you've got your pasta coated with your oil, you want to take it, put it in your crock pot. Before you do that though, my director's back to you want to make sure, because this is a dairy dish. Dairy, cheese, pasta.
It's going to stick no matter what you do.
Yeah, so it's going to stick no matter what you do.
If you are pro crockpot liner, this is one you'd want to use it with.
Yep.
If not, just spray that baby down.
I think I need to.
It's still going to be hard to clean.
Yeah.
Oh
My.
What was that?
I don't know, but it scared your dog. Alright, so I got my sprayed cooker. Toss in my pasta. And a pot just like that. And we'll get rid of the bowl. And then put in your other ingredients. I will start with my sausage. I'll just go down the line.
I love these dump and go recipes where you can just dump it all in there.
Notice the time. I put that in, I put this in. I put this in, cheese right over the top of it like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Your evaporated milk, 1 can. And your regular milk, 1.5 cups, just in there. I don't know, watching milk get poured over cheese looks awfully scrumptious.
We are supporting the dairy with this one.
Your half cup of butter. Now, there's a lot of dairy in there, and if you think that's too much, we had this already. We had some of it for dinner, and I can tell you that is a lot of dairy. That's a lot of butter, a lot of cheese.
It's very rich.
This is not something I recommend having every day. This is definitely a comfort food,
Or
maybe a
holiday.
good weekend food or a holiday meal.
Yeah.
Where
We're
it
sharing
complements everything, because as you can see, that is a lot of mac and cheese. This will not stay in my house. When I go to work tomorrow, I will be taking a couple crock pots in so that everybody in my office can share instead of our little family eating it up, because
There's a lot of stuff. And you could even reduce the butter down quite a bit.
I bet you could even cut it out and it'll still taste good.
Yeah, because especially if you're using whole milk or 2% milk.
Yep.
You probably could cut the butter out, or you can at least reduce it by half.
Now, you get done?
Or you can cook it with the full stuff in there and just have it as
full
a treat.
shebang. Have it for a treat. Let's say don't have it every day, but let's say you ran a marathon, or I went up the stairs a couple times today, so
I'm
it's
like,
my treat for
are
today.
you gonna go running with me?
No, I'm not. But you get all your ingredients tossed in there, and then stir it up until everything is mixed together well, and then you want to set this on low setting for 3 to 4 hours, and make sure you come back and check it, because there's a difference between a cooked dairy product and burnt milk. Make sure you're not burning your milk, because ew.
And if your sides start to stick at all, don't scrape the sides. Just stir around where it has stuck. So
Stay away from the scrapings.
Yeah.
Again, burnt milk. Ew.
That's for cheese too. That's just a dairy tip with the crock pot. Is if you start to see something stick, you need to stir around it.
Yep.
So you don't bring that into the rest of your meal.
That is hot too. Just put that back in a little bit ago. And I'll show you right there. As you can see right there, get it in frame. There was nothing raw in the midst of all this. Everything was either cooked or pasteurized, or just up to your nose. I'm not sure. Get it pasteurized. But anyway, everything's cooked. So I'm just in the essence of saving my wife a lot of dishes to do. Notice how I didn't say I was going to do them, because I'm tired and I'm not doing dishes tonight. But we're just going to save and use the same spoon. So let me get my bowl. By the way, this was my wife's grandmother, Grandma Benefield.
Yep.
Yeah,
you might show it to the other one, because we're so blown
there.
out over here we can't see it.
We got lighting issues, but right there you can see the wheat. Does anybody else have the wheat dishes? Anybody out there? This is what my Grandma Benefield passed on to my wife. Is this what we used to eat off of on Thanksgiving? Yeah, so cool. Anybody else got a set like this with the wheat? No, I'm asking really. Anybody out there? So as you can see, and if you look on the side of the bowl right there, started to stick. So, and then
now,
as you can
mind
see,
you,
the oils
we've
in there.
let this go a little bit today because we reheated it, so it naturally doesn't look that way.
Yeah, and once you do reheat it, you'll see the oil on the top. That's the oil from the that's the fat from the cheese and the butter and everything that's in there. Stir it back in.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a lot prettier that way. So now I will get me just a little bit with a lot of sausage, because that's the way I always do any kind of mac and cheese dish that she does. I'll take that like that.
We love adding smoked sausage too.
Yep. And we'll give this a try. Get a piece of smoked sausage here. The skin's a little tough on that sausage. There we go. And of course some macaroni. Bon appetit. It's creamy. It's buttery. You can definitely taste the hint of the butter in there. Yeah, it's just when you add all that cheese and those two different types of milk and that butter, it's gonna make it really, really, really creamy. It's very much a warm comfort food.
Yes.
It's delicious. I love the sausage in there. You could add meat to anything and I'll eat it. Maybe even ice cream. Actually, I haven't had bacon ice cream before, so. But it's very, very good. I definitely like this stuff for the holidays.
Which is why you're eating off the holiday dishes. Notice
that I did not add any salt to that dish. You don't need it because the butter was salted butter, and also the sausage is, salty sausage.
Yeah.
That's the only salt that you need to add to this. If you wanted to add some pepper to it, you probably could to give it a little more of a bite. Speaking of bite, I don't even know.
Very yummy.
That is good. Delicious. macaroni and cheese with smoked sausage, y'all. That took, what, maybe 5 minutes to put together. And that's including cutting up the sausage. Plus the other 6 minutes or so to cook up your, was it 6 or 8?
8.
8 minutes.
And the microwave.
Yeah, so you figure in 13 minutes you can have a side dish that's going to make people go, wow.
We'll link to the pot in the blog post about it.
So y'all can hear how we do our pasta in a microwave. So again, we want to thank y'all for watching another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the Good Old Boy. And if you like what you see, please subscribe down below. Somewhere around here is a box. It's a red box and it says subscribe. And we ask you to do so that you can become part of our little crock pot family, our little slow cooking army. Don't worry, we won't be going to war unless it's a war against hunger. And we're against that in many, many ways. Also, check us out over at Facebook at Recipes That Crock, as well as Good Old Tunes with Good Old Boy. Again, that's me. And that's where we promo these videos as well as show some music and other fun things from the family. Again, we want to watch you guys thanking us for doing these shows. That's not what I meant to say.
You don't want to watch them? Well, that's good.
Well, we like to watch you thank us. We would like to meet some of you sometimes. We get so many cool messages from y'all all the time, and we greatly appreciate it. I just want to come out and hug you.
But we're not going to go like stalker mode or anything.
No, because that'd be kind of awkward. Wouldn't it be kind of awkward if I just knocked on your door right now and said, hey, can I have a hug?
No.
Yeah, that's how I met my wife. But again, we do thank y'all for watching. You keep watching and we'll keep cooking, and all will be well. Thanks again. Bye.